right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Saturday, the 31st of January, and man, we've had an incredible month here. Getting ready to start the month of February. You know, man, these first 2 months of the year, just like on fast forward, we got 4 events again next week, starting out with the winemaker for Ridge Vineyards. That's right, we're going to be showing Montebello here in the store Tuesday night. And we got our big wine and chocolate event. That's right, the weekend before Thanksgiving. You can count on 2 things: us doing the impossible, pairing wine with chocolate, which most wines don't go good with chocolate, but hey, come out and check it out, Florida Builders, and you can see that for yourself. And then Friday, our big champagne and Pinot Noir tasting. Every year we do one before Valentine's Day. And Saturday night, man, I just threw this event on the calendar because we can. We have all these great wines here in the store. Every year we do a California cult tasting, which features some of the hardest to find, some of the most expensive, some of the best damn Cabernet Sauvignons, not only in California, but in the world. And what does it take to be a cult wine? Ooh. Well, one of the things is you got to be limited production. 100-point scores help. I'm not saying the press is paid off, but you're going to pay a lot more for these wines once they get those 2 zeros behind them. And these are the new kids on the block. All of these wines, they didn't exist before the 2000 vintage. All right, well, the 2001 Bond. Well, the St. Eden didn't exist, but their first wine did come out in 1999. But hey, it's a 100-point wine, and 2001 is the first vintage of this wine. So we have got 8 of Napa's new All-Stars. We're going to be doing this event at 1800 Las Olas, which is a showroom and a beautiful kitchen, a great little venue to do upscale wine tasting. And let me tell you, we've got some great stuff on the table this evening. We've got the Blanquiette Estate, which 2000 was the first vintage, just barely squeaked in there. Helen Turley and John Wedloffer started off this property right behind Dominus's Napa Nook Vineyard, and only 900 cases of this wine made. Now it's made by Harlan Estate, Bob Levy's wife, Martha McClellan, and it's also the winemaker at Sloan. One of the wines on the table, the 2004 Sloan. All these very good vintages in Napa. Everything the last 10 years, pretty much, really outstanding. And this wine, also one of the new kids on the block, started out in the 2000 vintage as well. David Abreu, the viticulturist here. Michelle Roland involved with this wine. Only 600 cases made, and $500 and up a bottle for most vintages. 100 Acre, the wild man Jason Woodbridge. This is one of his wines. He also started in the 2000 vintage, and this is from the eastern hillsides of Napa Valley, very close by the Isley Vineyard, one of the top vineyard sites. Hey, that's what makes a great wine, the fruit and the dirt in all these wines. Outstanding vineyards. Paul Banks started his Gemstone label in 2001. This is a Philippe Melka wine, and this is outstanding stuff. This is located on the Silverado Trail in the Yountville sector, and closer to Screaming Eagle, maybe, than Yountville. Anyways, like I said, the dirt is sacred. Then Scarecrow, one of the hottest new wines, 2003, the first release, scored 98 points. And an interesting story behind this. Yes, the Scarecrow in the movie Wizard of Oz. Thank you. The Scarecrow in the movie The Wizard of Oz. The gentleman behind this, his grandfather played the Scarecrow in that movie. Thus the inspiration for the name here. And Husick started in 2001. Frank Husick, one of our buddies here. We've tasted almost every vintage of his wine in a blind tasting. The 2001 came in first place with wines like Harlan Estate and some other top-level cult wines from the last century. And then the Vineyard House, which Jeremy Nickel was just here. We showed his 2008 vintage alongside Harlan Estate, and only 1 vote for Harlan Estate. So some great new stuff from Napa Valley. Check it out. Everything we'll be drinking on February 7th, Saturday night. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.